Hello everyone and welcome back to Bitwig Studio and Music Production. This is lesson 5.51, and in this lesson we're going to pick up where we left off in the last video on making our own vowel filter to now making a morphing vowel filter. It's actually very easy. I went ahead and created it already, and I'm just going to walk through the steps I did because all it really requires are a couple of extra moves and you've got your morphing vowel filter right there. So this is our sound in case you forgot without any effects going. All right, pretty cool on its own, but what we did in the last video was we made a sounding filter. Or I should say an sounding filter. And what I've subsequently gone on and done is made an O sounding filter, so we can listen to that. So we have our and our O. All right, what I've done is I've put them both inside of an FX chain. That way I can use macro controls to control multiple parameters of both of these EQ5s, which I can't do independently unless they're inside of a chain. So I obviously have like the frequency thing mapped here. So if I'm on my filter, or if I'm on my O filter, but maybe I want to morph from my to my O. So how did I go about doing that? Well, I turned the macro into bipolar mode first. Then I set both of my amounts of my filters to 50%. I turned down the output a little bit on both. Okay. And now what I have happen is, you can see, I have this going down 50, this going up by 50. So if I pull down, we're going 100% because we're in bipolar mode to our but if we pull up, we go 100% to our O filter, and then we can morph in between the two of them. It would be probably nicer if we could set like a different sort of frequency so that I could just move from the A to O, but that would be really hard because whenever we try to do something, we don't get exact numbers in here. We just get plus 0.00. So this is kind of the best way to go about doing this, I think. What I've also done to try to compensate for gain when we're at this output stage here at the beginning, if we're at 50-50, as you can see that I've pulled the gain down here, so that as I pull down, it's actually going to go up, and vice versa on the other guy. So this is now going up by +5. This is going down by +5. We could probably even do it a little bit more. This is kind of the trickiest part of the whole thing, is matching the gain. But it doesn't matter that much. You could throw a compressor on here after the fact if you weren't happy with it being louder in the center than on either the left or the right. But you can even see it's very little. It's very slight. It's almost not even possible to hear it. So I dropped this in an LFO, and we could maybe have some fun with this. Set these guys differently. And just change the phase for the heck of it. Map that one there. We'll map this one here. Maybe we'll bias this one a little bit to this side, bias that a little to this side. And now we can just play with the amount macro, and we have ourselves a multi-moving vowel filter. And let's actually take this LFO, and we'll have this going in beats mode. I wonder if I can do something a little bit crazier, actually. What I want to do is be able to change this from a macro, but what I'd have to do is actually add another LFO inside of here, and I don't really feel like doing that, so I'll just control it. But you could do that if you have any questions about what I'm talking about. Feel free to ask. I'm going to set that to... I'm considering sample and hold here. We'll see what I want to do. So I'm going to map that here. It's too much. Maybe one should do the whole thing. Nope, it's got to actually be 2. And now with this, this is what we started with. And this is now what we have. I'm having way too much fun, but that's the essence of what I've created there. We've made a morphing vowel filter that also is changing the frequency across. Really cool and also really, really simple. So feel free to play around with that, and hopefully that helps you come up with some really cool sounds. Thanks a lot for watching, and you'll hear from me again in the next lesson. Take care.